Oh, wow. I forgot my pencil. Hi, Julie. Did you just pop over from Granny D's? Hi, Patsy. Oh, so glad to see you here. And hi, Lori. Thank you for coming, Lori. Oh, I'm glad you did. Is Dee finishing up? I was just there. Hi, Carol. Oh, you're sweet. What's everybody drinking this afternoon? I'm having some water. Hi, Kelly. Well, thank you, Linda. Okay, Lori, who was that directed to? Oh, that's the name of the drink. I thought maybe you were saying who it was. Hi, Quilty. Okay, Quilty, I know the name. Hold on a minute. I got my book right here next to me. Hi, Jeannie. Hi, Mayor. Linda, that's the name, Linda. That's funny, Julie. Hi, Kim and Sandra. Wow, we got a lot here. Did I catch everybody? Deneen, hi. And Pam. Dana, you made it. Okay, I've been praying for you this morning. Have you made it to Wyoming yet? Please don't mind me. I'm gonna have to take a bite here. I've got my pumpkin bread. Craft Craze Grandma. Have you let me see. What is your name, honey? Mayor, I'm right with you. I'm telling you, she would go right up there. Oh, hi, Andrea. Jenna. Okay, let me find a pen. This one. What's in that desk? Oh, I found one. I didn't see one. Okay, it's Grandma. Hi, Pat. I know. You're right, Mayor. You are so right. Because, well, you think about this. How many other um, YouTube videos are out there that, or, YouTubers are out there that are knitters? Boy, she's bringing a whole bunch. That's a great idea, Julie. Thinking of putting together hourly care packages for Madonna to open during live stream. That would be amazing. I haven't either. Okay, has anybody watched the news to see what happened in Tennessee yesterday? Because that's like close to me. Yeah, knitting tips. I love it. Here's another idea. Maybe we could ease her into knitting by teaching her. Oh my word. Dana, Pat said that 6 semis turned over because of the wind. Oh yeah, I'm glad you're not going that way either. Lori, are you in Tennessee, hun? Well, hi, Sharon. Oh, I'm glad you made it. Hugs to you too. Hi, Heaven's Peacemaker. Okay, wait a minute. I don't know if I have you down in my book. Erie, PA. Oh, I used to live south of Erie. I used to live in Beaver County, hun. Heaven's Peacemaker. What's the first name, hun? Hi, Terry. Beth. Okay. Well, hi, everyone. Lewistown. I have some friends that live in used to live in Lewistown. They retired and I used to live in Beaver County, Beth. Do you know where that is? Little town called Monaca. Well, hey, Sandy. Hey, darling. Oh, I'm so glad you made it. And Teresa. Look at all these people from PA. Oh, what? Hi, Shannon. Oh, wow. Great to see you all. So, okay, we're talking about weather. Let's see who has the highs and the lows. Right now, we've got, I think it's about 67 here in Kentucky, Vine Grove, Kentucky. Yarn Happy Kim, Ohio. Where in Ohio? Elkland, PA. Sandra, I've never heard of that. 82 in Arizona. Well, that's still a little bit warm for me. Arizona. Southern Colorado. Yes, 63. That's great. I like that. Okay. 57. Let's see here. Gina, where did you say you live? 57. Patsy, we're 12 degrees. Where are you? You're in no, not Alaska. She's probably in Canada and you're saying Celsius, right? Oh, Twin Falls. Dana, I know I'm one of the crazy people, but I love the cold weather. Are you having any problems with the weather on your drive out there? Buffalo, New York. Yeah, that gets cold there. Okay, so Patsy, what's the weather in Fort Erie, Canada like? Is that right across the border from Pennsylvania or something? All right, did I get a chance to say hi to everybody? Buffalo. Yeah, that's in that like it would be southeast of Toronto, right? Because isn't Buffalo right across the border? Oh, is it really bad in Wyoming? Oh, Dana, did you ever watch the show Longmire, where it's based in Wyoming? Oh, I hubby and I that was our favorite show, very favorite. Hi, Noni May. Well, look at you. Dora came in. Hi, Dora. I guess I missed you when you first popped in. Teresa. Okay, I've got a list of things to discuss today. And I am determined that what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some I've got my pen ready to take notes. Wasn't it a good show? Yes, it was. Okay, so here's a good question. This last night, I decided to just, Noni May says, tell her I said hello and send hugs. Noni May says that. Yeah, I'm here. Okay. I guess you realize that where I'm at, this is Mama's house. Do I know, Dana? It doesn't get old. I did not like. Shannon says hi to you too. I did not like the way it ended, though, Dana. I have to say, I'm one of the few that I really didn't like the way it ended. So, well, thank you. No, I just this necklace that Tracy made me. Yarn Happy Kim says hi, Mom. Julie says hi. Dora says hi.
Hi, everybody.
She says hi, everybody. Oh, Andrea, I'm sorry. Andrea says, I said hi to Happy Mama when I came in.
Hi, Andrea.
She's saying hi to everybody. Okay, so yesterday I'm gonna focus. I'm gonna try to focus everybody, okay? Patsy says hi. Yeah, Mayor Tracy from I Love Loopy Crochet and Treasures gave it to me for my birthday. Isn't that sweet? So, anyway, I gotta focus on what I want to talk about because it's good. Everybody says hi. Everybody says hi. We got a hi to everybody. No, she doesn't sell them. She just makes them, and well, I don't know. You could go to her channel and find out. It's I Love Loopy Treasures and I Love Loopy Crochet and Treasures. So last night I got to looking at my room, my craft area. Oh, you're sweet. Okay, so I got a little frustrated. So here's the deal. For those, if you go back and you look at some of my previous videos, you'll see you'll see all of my yarn stuff, and right now I've got one wall, and it's like kind of like a corner, and all it is just my yarn. Then I have another little section where I've got my works in progress, my finished objects that I'm waiting to be able to give family members or whoever it is that I'm giving them to, their gifts. And it's like like a display corner. I've got a nice little, like behind me, how that is a display on the baker's rack. I've got my baker's rack set up with some real pretty fall stuff, okay? So I was going through. Hi, Kathy. Did you get my message, hon? I did comment, let you know I'm praying for you, honey. So I was going through all of my works in progress and my unfinished Oh, thank you, Mayor. Um, all of my unfinished projects, and I was getting a little bit. Sorry about that. It's a little high. Um, oh, hi, Diana. You're so sweet. Thank you. Um, and there was a couple of projects that just really was. It was just frustrating me because they were just sitting there. Do y'all have that? Just like a whole bunch of unfinished projects, or just things that are sitting and either you've lost interest in it or you started it and you forgot what you were going to do with it. Hi, Kathy. Oh, I'm glad you made it. My new subby, and I sub to you, right? Subscribed, not sub. um, hey, Lily. So glad y'all made it. So, what do you do with those things? Do you just let them sit and collect dust, or what do you do? So, here's what I did. And maybe if you guys got other suggestions, maybe, yeah, tell me what you do with them, Dana. I mean, we can't, are they going to lay there forever? Um, I decided that some of the projects that I decided that the people I had intended to make them for weren't yarn worthy. Well, they weren't yarn worthy. You know what I'm talking about, right? You know that. And yeah, um, I decided those that aren't yarn worthy, I'm not going to waste my time and energy. So I ripped them out. I frogged them. I mean, I'm talking 4 skeins of yarn frog. Yep, yep. Little pink baskets from TJ Maxx. Well, I have mine. I mean, at least those are pretty. I've got mine. I had mine in like the 2 gallon, 2.5 gallon Ziploc bags. And I, I want to use the bags for something else. So I ripped them out. I think I got rid of probably, hmm, yeah, I know, Dana. I got one several months ago, but it was one of the cheap ones, and so uh I didn't finish. I can't do anything with it. It just kind of like so clunky. It's so clunky, and I just decided I wasn't going to bother doing it anymore. So I packed it up. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Um, yes, it does, Shannon. You're right. Sometimes it feels good. It feels like almost liberating to just free up that yarn, right? Free up that yarn to do something different, special for yourself, right? Right. So that's what I did. That's what I did. Um, but do you ever start a project for somebody and then realize, you know what? I'm wasting my time making it for that person. And either you decide you're going to make it for somebody else, or you're going to frog it. What do you do? Hey, Erica, are you here? Hi, Erica. I was going to say Froggy Day because I was frogging stuff and I thought you were referring to Lori. I thought you were saying it was a froggy day because we're talking about frogging everything. Oh, goodness, goodness. Oh, that's funny, right, Erica? Oh, Mayor, I started to say, hi, Lisa. Um, so how to ease Madonna into knitting. Okay, I think I have a way. How about Tunisian crochet? If you learn Tunisian crochet, You understand the concept of knitting. So it's kind of like the best of both worlds, right? Well, thank you, Pat. That's nice. I know you do, Erica, and I'm trying to ease my way into it. That I've got so many other projects that I want to do with. I know, Patsy. That's what I'm saying, right? If she starts doing Tunisian crochet, it's not knitting, but it looks like knitting, right, Diana? So we ought to just bombard her. Let's do that. Let's like slam her with all kinds of Tunisian patterns. Wouldn't that be fun? I think we all ought to do that. Well, it might be a yarn hog, but it's different. Okay, Erica, I know you love Tunisian, and I got to ask you a question. I only have the long Tunisian hooks. And my question is it easier to use the smaller Tunisian hooks with the what am I thinking? That little cord? Is it easier to do it with that cord? Oh yeah, she might, Kelly. She might. Well, she doesn't have to wait until her live to say those words, right? Right, Diana. Let's do that. I think that'll be fun. Excuse me, I gotta take another bite. The only reason, Lisa, I was thinking about the cord is because I don't think I like that. I was practicing a little bit today. It's a thicker stitch. Mm. Because I was using that bigger than the ball. Oh, well, I didn't realize that. But can't you buy like a set of the hooks that have the cord and you just attach the cord to the different hooks? Dana, have you used those Tunisian hooks yet? I really would like to know about that. You high five. Well, you can high five it too. And the Denise, is that a name brand, Erica? Hi, Grandma DeVore. Well, I tell you, Dora, it's I understand. That's the one reason why I don't like the waffle stitch basically because it's a yarn eater. I don't like yarn eaters, but at the same time, um, I just think it would be nice to try. And let's see, who was it? Oh, Jada from Jada and Stitches. She talked about, switch things up a bit when you get out of your Crojo. Getting kind of a line here from my glasses. I'm sorry, it's the glare. Well, hey, sweet PD, sweet PD, I love it. Um, what was I saying? She was just saying, like if you lose your Crojo, or if you lose your motivation, or you lose your inspiration, try some different techniques. Maybe go to her site and um, maybe go to her site, and I think it's labeled that, like what to do. It might have even been one of her lives. I think it was a live. Clover if you attach the cord to the dip. That's what I'm thinking about, Dana. So you haven't used them yet, Dana. You're saying that yeah, I want to make. There was another Claudetta. I think I told you all about her the other day. Um, that she's a German English. She does German English, and she made a Tunisian headband. But instead of going back and forth like this, she went around. And I don't know. I just hi D, another the other D. Um, oh, good tip. Good tip, Erica. Thank you. Okay, Dana, I don't know if you saw that, but Erica said that be careful with clover. They're bamboo and will warp if they're not stored flat. Oh boy, Kelly, you're in trouble. Okay, I tell you what, Kelly, I'm gonna give everybody a suggestion. And you can take it or leave it. That's what my mom would say. You can take it or leave it. Um, I think if you asked Sandy from Crochet A, I think she would probably agree with you. But if you do some kind of reorganization of your yarn, like putting it in a different place, this is for I'm talking to you, Kelly, or anybody else that has like feels like they've lost their Crojo, or they feel like they want more yarn, or whatever it might be. This might be a very good um, exercise. So if you go to your place where you have your yarn, or just bring all of your yarn into one central location, even if you crochet in different rooms, just to start with. Um, try this. Lay all of it out. I mean, and you'll be, first of all, you're going to be so blown away with how much yarn you've got. Okay. Hi, Pat. Hi, Jake. There you are. I was wondering where you were. But if you lay all your yarn out, and I tell you what, Marie from Marie Kondo would probably do the same thing. Okay. Lay it all out and decide, how do you want to store this stuff? How do you want to store it? And then just kind of work through some of your yarn, just some of it, to see what you have. Do you have a lot of 4-weight? Or do you find that you have a lot of 6-weight, but wait a second, I don't even like 6-weight. I don't even know why I have so much. Or maybe you bought a bunch of 3-weight yarn for a particular project, and you now you're seeing, wow, I have all this 3-weight yarn. What was it that I was going to make with it? Well, yeah, I know. I am too. But after I organized my yarn and put it the way I have it now, I really get an idea of what I have, what I might need, and what I don't need any more of. Okay? So, with that in mind, you'll start seeing, maybe you'll sort it into colors. Okay? And you'll say, oh, I really like the look of those colors and that color together. Okay. And then you might just grab 2 colors and you're looking at them, and do like Krista from the Secret Yarn. What are they saying to you? Are they speaking to you, wanting to be made into something? Or maybe it's like you've got this huge tote of all of your scrap yarn, And I'm talking, I've got scrap yarn from a ball this big to a not quite full skein of yarn that I don't want to put it back on my shelf because I really like having my shelf full skeins of yarn. Um, and the yarn you hate, that's a good question, Jake. You decide if it's something that maybe somebody else likes it and you know that they like it and you might be able to give it to them. Maybe donate it. Maybe make something for someone because there's somebody else out there that's going to like that. Um, okay, Noni May, I've got a confession to make to you, girl. So remember how I told you how much I hate red yarn? Do y'all remember me saying that? So yeah, there are some that I still hate. Okay, when I go to the shelf in the stores and or and I feel it, and it's crinkly and it's like, I don't like to work with it. I don't want to buy it. But there are some red hearts that I'm working with right now that I'm liking, like the red heart stripes. I like it. It's just as soft as the mainstays to me. And even though you know, okay, let me backtrack. Go back to this um trying to you've got squirrel problems. Kelly, right there, girl. I'm the same way. That's going to be my next thing that I'm going to talk about. So it's insulation. And I live and I'm like you, Granny D, and some of you others that live in a mobile home. I live in a mobile home. You need that yarn, right? You need it. But maybe I should put it on an outside wall and not an inside wall. So, okay, I I have a very serious question for everybody. Hi, Charlie. Oh, I'm glad everybody's here. Oh, how many do we have? 35. Oh, gosh, you guys are making me feel special. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, okay, let me wrap up. Get all the yarn where you can see it and organize it in a way that you can understand. Take out the stuff that you know you'll never use, that you hate, that you don't want, and do something like what Dana suggested. Donate it to friends, donate it to an organization. I'm sure. Oh, here's a way. Hi, Beth. Another another thing to do is think about assisted living places, nursing homes, VA centers that have a lot of residents in them. There are crocheters and knitters in those places. Why not donate to places like that? How about donating to places like the library where they have classes, if they have classes, right? Um, there you go, Ginkgo. That's the way to do it. Church crochet groups, exactly. There's so many groups that you can donate to. I mean, yeah, you can go and participate, but there's others that are not going to be able to afford any yarn, maybe, or that come and they don't know what to expect, and so they'll have something, right? Donate those. I know people love to collect their hooks, but if there's hooks that you don't use anymore, just donate them. Oh, all right, Kelly. Come back if you can. I'm probably going to be on here for a little while longer if you want, okay? Hi, Donna. Okay. Hi, Sadie. Okay, so I've got a very serious question, okay? And I don't I don't want to intimidate anybody. That's not my intent. I'm just trying to tell you I've got problems too. My question to you is, do you ever play the comparison game? Does the um no, tell me your news, Diana. I want to know news. Did you reach 1K? Tell me. So the green-eyed monster comes out in me, and I hate it. I hate it. And I'm sure that there are many of you and other YouTubers that probably feel the same way. The comparison game. This is what I mean. What is the biggest issue when it comes to comparisons when you're watching other crocheters, whether it be on YouTube, whether it be in person, um, whether it be on Instagram, Pinterest, wherever it is you watch? Um, is it um, finding time to do all of the projects? Would it be you want more yarn? I mean, you feel like you have very little compared to so many others, and you feel like you want or need more yarn. Is it having more specialty yarns like, oh, silk yarn? I would really like to work with silk yarn, but I don't have the money to do that. Um, well, I know, Erica, I do realize that. And, but it's almost as if there's, okay, maybe I'm the only one. Maybe I'm the only one that does any comparisons. I still love everybody. I'm not I'm not trying to say I don't watch anybody because I'm envious. Um, but I'm just saying that I have issues too. That is it, oh, I wish I had a special yarn nook. I mean, they have a whole shed, like Erica. They have a whole shed, you know. Um, and I only have, my little tiny tote that have all my stuff in. Or is it they have so many ideas? How do they get so many ideas? They're so creative. I don't have anything. I can't think of anything to do. Or is it how do they read those patterns? I wish I knew how to read patterns. See, Shannon, are you a little bit? I mean, I know we say, "Oh, I wish I had that," or "It would be nice to have that." Um, it to me, it's sometimes it causes me to like, and I don't like crocheting anymore because of this. And I'll explain. Let me give you an example. I recently have come across a couple of, they are brilliant women and men because I love watching Fiber Spider. Okay, I love watching him. He is so good in his tutorials. Um, there you go, Sadie. That's the great thing. I mean, if you can do that, yeah, that's perfect. Um, but they have these beautiful ideas and they're constantly cranking them out and they're writing their patterns down and they're like, it's like, whoa. I mean, really, how can they, where do they find the time to do all of that? And I'm like, well, I would rather just not work. I just rather watch all y'all do some fun stuff because Dana, I know, and you all are totally right. I know what you mean, and that's exactly what I hope and that I aspire to do with my channel. Okay? I love watching everybody, but okay, how do most of you come up with the ideas for your projects? Do you see something that somebody else has made and then go, "Oh, I got to make that project." Right? I'm just saying um I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I guess I'm the only one that has that issue, huh? I'm sorry. Oh, bye, Lori. Yeah, you're going to be on later tonight, right? Yes, Dana. And that's what you, okay. How many of you have listened and watched Crochet A Canada? Sandy, she mentioned me in her videos. Um, and she talked about a card that I sent her. Do you remember that card that I sent her? Because I said, please don't change. Do you remember that? The thing is, what I had meant, and I talked to Sandy about that after the fact. I specifically said, I don't want you to get so far above, um, with your numbers so that you forget the average crocheter. That's what I was trying to convey. And that is, there are some in the crochet community, a few, that have gotten so big that I believe they can't, like on a one to, like these lives, it's hard to relate, right? It's hard to relate to them because you're going, they're so far above me. I mean, I'm just like in awe of this person. Thank you, Julie. Thank you. I mean, I know that I can do everything that I'm not saying that I'm that smart, but I know I could accomplish everything that everybody else does. But my thing is, my word, how do y'all find the time? And then I got to thinking about this morning. Um, that's probably true, Dana. Or they're like this is their life, right? That's their life. That's all they do is they sit down, they have their teams, they crochet, they design, I mean, YouTube is their life and crochet is their job. Um, Ghost design, I never heard of that. Good. I'm glad. I'm so thankful that everybody is good with. I'm good with where I'm at. I love being where I'm at. I'm excited, everybody. Did you see how many I have? How many subscribers I have? I'm so over the moon. I mean, I'm okay with not using my phone for lives. I don't care. And I don't expect to gain much, by monetizing or anything like that. Really? I did not hear that. Oh, that's a shame. I used to watch him years ago, and I have seen. Oh, thank you, Pat. I appreciate that. I really, really do, because that's all I want to do. Is I want y'all to see that I'm a real person. I'm a real person who has problems of her own, and I have a full-time job and I try to balance this and this and this and this. And sometimes my head just goes in explosion mode, and y'all are my vent. So let me vent. Did you? Yeah, there's only a few things. And I'll tell you what, one of my favorite things that I ever made. This is a good question. This is a really good question for everybody. I'm going to tell you mine. What was your favorite thing that you ever made? Okay. Um, okay. So here's my favorite thing I ever made. This was probably like, oh goodness, 4.5 years ago, maybe 5 years ago. Mikey from Crochet Crowd, he was doing a mystery crochet along with and all he didn't say what it was, but all he did was say that it was going to be squares. And I don't like squares. Okay, I'm one of these crazy people. I don't like granny squares. I'm like I said, I'm one of those crazy people. But I decided I was going to do this uh, crochet along, this mystery crochet along. Um, you're right, Dana. You're absolutely right. So I did this crochet along, and it was like 13 weeks. And I picked because he was saying, what kind of colors to pick, and all that kind of stuff. And when I picked my colors, people were like, or not people, my husband, I was still dating him, I think. He was looking at the colors and he was going, um, those don't really go together. I said, well, I like those colors and I want to try to use them together. I'm going to make them work. When this thing was finished, it was the most beautiful little Afghan I'd ever made. It was beautiful. And I want to say, for those of you that have started or have only started watching Mikey in the last couple of, I should say Crochet Crowd, because it's a crowd now, right? But those of you that have started watching him in the last couple years, I understand that he has changed. As a person, he has changed. Ever since he started, it seems to me, ever since he started working for a company, he's changed. Back when I started watching him, he was fun, he was engaging, he enjoyed the art form and creating things. And he has gotten to the point where, yes, he has gotten too big for his britches. My opinion. I still love him, and I can really appreciate how far he's come in the craft world. But um, yeah, he's one of those who has lost his sense for the average crocheter. Okay, so let me go back and see if I can read. Am I able to do that on here? Oh, I can, yay. Okay, so jumpers and sweaters and sock yarn. Okay, what did y'all answer the question about your favorite projects? Um, color challenged. Oh, that's so funny. Doilies, yes, doilies are great. Yes, we did. Charlie, we did. We started the same time. And you know what? I have to tell you something. I might not have started for the same, it was still to heal myself. I have always, and I know this is going to sound, I don't mean it to sound this way, but I don't know if she's going to pop on here, but my dear friend Patricia, on my first video, she said, you look like you're born to be in front of a camera. And I love it. I love this interaction. And being in front of a camera where hubby is like taking the video, it's like, I'm really uncomfortable. But sitting here talking with you guys, it's the blast. Charlie, and I know you probably feel the same way. You probably feel the exact same way. So I started because I was having difficulty dealing with certain stresses in my life, and I needed an outlet. And because I love to crochet, And I love watching YouTube channels. It just came by this way. And I'm going to tell you something, Charlie, I love you. I love you because you're honest. And I don't know if you heard on one of my videos, I said, I love you because you and I are like sisters when it comes to not wanting for somebody not to like us. That is the worst thing in the world. And that's why I have never broken up with anybody. Isn't that bad? Might be bad. But Sharon, she's doing okay. She's I'm here at the house and she's she's doing okay. Today is not a bad day. You don't like the feeling either? Okay. Thank you for asking, Sharon. I really appreciate that. Okay, who did I miss? Shout outs. Who do we have? Okay, I do have some shout outs. Let me see where I wrote them down. Oh no, I think I left them in my cart. I don't think I have them in here. Oh, there's some new ones. Oh goodness, what? Everything is okay as it can be. Yes, a good shout out to everybody in here. Teresa from I remember her name and I can't remember her channel. Teresa from y'all help me out. She's new. Thank you, Lisa. I really appreciate that. Um, um, oh goodness, something crochet. I can't remember the name of it. No, not that one, but that is another one. No, Charlie, you're not the only one. Craving Crochet. That's it. Thank you, Dee. Craving Crochet. She is amazing. I love her. Love watching her. Um, oh man, there's several of them, and I just it can't I can't think of it. Hi, Aussie Sandy. So I've told you I've got some good. So none of these are a big issue for you. I'm just going to go over these one more time. Time to do more stuff, having more yarn, getting ideas. None of that bothers you. You're good. You find everything you need. It is mine too, Donna. Mine too. Hi, Pam. You made it. Pam sent me the sweetest little note today or this week. Thank you so much, Pam. Thank you, Diana. I appreciate that. Finding things that I need. Okay. What do you mean? Like the certain yarn or certain pattern, or what specifically do you need help with, Patsy? Finding things that you need. Yes, it is my chocolate too. Since I'm on keto, I don't do chocolate. So, hey, Christy, yarn and helping with the pattern. Okay, so Patsy, I have got a couple. I think just two. Somebody remind me if I think it's just two. I have on how to read a pattern and how to look at a pattern, if that is something that you need help with. If somebody else can pop in and maybe help Patsy, she's needing help finding yarn and finding a pattern maybe to use in her projects. That should be an easy help, easy fix. And we're a great community. We can all help each other out. Um, One-on-one, awesome. Okay, Grandma DeVore, are you talking like a tutorial like on YouTube or a one-on-one in person? Okay, good, Patsy. And let me suggest, if you're looking for yarn, um, think about places that you can get yarn. Whether it's okay, all right. So if thank you, Erica, thank you. Um, if you're looking for a specific yarn, what I would suggest, thinking about places close to you where you can purchase yarn. If if you can. If you're not able to do that and you want to look online, look online. Now, here's what I'm going to suggest. Hi, Adele. Person to person. Okay, let me suggest, Grandma DeVore, that if you have a Michael's or Joann's or a Hobby Lobby, not Joann's, excuse me, Michael's or Hobby Lobby close by, call them and find out if they have classes. Also, call your local library. Sometimes they have classes. And yeah, call those three places and find out if they have an ongoing class for crochet. Okay, and then set up a time to go into one of those classes. And if the place will let you know who it is, sometimes that person will. Yes, they do, Pat. You're right. And sometimes they will do one-on-ones. Okay, so I would suggest, Grandma DeVore, if you call around and see if there's anybody locally that can help you. Okay, I missed something. Charlie, what was the last thing you said, hon? Um, Thank you, Donna. I really appreciate that. I had intended to do my live at home to go into more detail, but I'll have to do another video later. Okay. Um, oh, I missed it. Okay, Lisa, thank you for No Yarn Stores. Okay, so do you have a library close by? And Grandma DeVore, here is another big tip. Go up to, let's see here, Sharon's Crochet Corner. Sharon, I'm going to call you out, honey. Can you please put a link, if you can, or go to, let's see here, Grandma DeVore, and give her a link somehow to your Zoom. Okay, Grandma DeVore, there you can still get one-on-one, even if there's no stores or library close to you. You can, yes, do a Zoom with somebody. Okay, you obviously have some computer or internet connection, and as long as you have that, you can do something. Okay, so you should be able to get one-on-one help. All right. Um, Good idea, Pat. Okay, let me go back to the yarn issue. There are if you go to Ice Yarns, and I'm not promoting it. Hi, Naomi. Thank you. If you go to Ice Yarns, now I'm not promoting them right now. Okay, I'm just giving you a suggestion. Um, if you go to the search bar or at the very top, they'll say, what kind of yarn do you work with? What size yarn do you want to use? And then they'll have stuff. You can even search patterns, okay? So yes, Erica, you can do Skype or you can do the Zoom or things of, I FaceTime or something like that. There's ways that you can do one-on-ones. And there's plenty of people right here within our little group of 40 that can help you and would love to help you. Okay, find. I know that Ice Yarns does this, but if you go to the size weight, you can look up. That'll have all the different yarns. You can even search patterns by, and Yarnspirations has this too. Um, Go to what weight you want to use of yarn, and it'll pull up patterns using that weight. Okay, so oh, good. You'll have to put that on somehow. Naomi, are you on my Facebook page where you can post it when it's done? That's cute. Okay. Is today Donna's birthday? Oh, 9/24. That's right. Donna, yours was the 24th. Yours is right after mine. Yes, Pat, you're right. Lion Brand and Red Heart. Well, Red Heart is now Yarnspirations. So, yeah, that works. Oh, you all are amazing. Talk to each other and network with each other, okay? That's what we're here for, right? Oh, good. Naomi, do that. Okay. Here is a good question. I wanted an answer to this one. When you're looking for Granny D, all right, we'll call you Granny D. Sweet Pea Granny D. Oh, D, are not forgotten. Okay. Um, Grandma DeVore, did you see Sharon's email? Y'all are doing awesome. Thank you so much for networking with each other. Oh, y'all are amazing. Amazing. Okay. So, what do you like or look for on your YouTube, on YouTube? Do you like when you're looking for crochet related channels? Okay. Um, and here's some ideas. Do you look for personality? Do you look for the way that they explain things? Do you look for tutorials? Do you look for yarn hauls? Do you like to go window shopping? Like going into the different stores to see what they have? Um, or do you like just getting ideas? What do you like when you look for YouTube channels? I have to tell you, I started off YouTube doing one thing, and now I'm doing another. I love you too, Granny D, Sweet Pea. You all are amazing. Look at you go. Yeah, you're right, Erica. Okay, so give me some I tell you what, live chats, okay, yeah. I like. See, I started off liking the window shopping and the yarn hauls, and um, I like being bombarded. But now I think I like tutorials. I think I like tutorials and the way that everything gets explained. Ginkgo, are you did I subscribe to you lately? That's a great idea, Ginkgo. That perfect. Okay, that gives me an idea. I need to write that down. Um, to link the tutorials. So that means like if you new friend, yes. Um, so that means like if you make something, you want a link to how you can do it, right? Okay. There's Mama. There's Happy Mama.
Hi, guys.
She's saying hello.
Sun training outside. Do you need help?
Oh, I see. I see. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I was talking to you, little D. Everybody saying hi again.
Hi, everybody who are my friends.
Hi, everybody. Who's my friend? That's what the mama says. Yeah, I'm still. Mama says, are you still eating that? Yeah.
That's why she's so skinny.
Mhm. Oh, the question was, sorry, Dana. I like that. You need your exercise, honey. Um, what do you look for in YouTube channels? Do you look for personality or the way people explain things, tutorials, yarn hauls? Do you like to go window shopping, watch what everybody's where everybody's going to shop for their yarn, just getting ideas in general? Ooh, do good, Charlie. Get a couple strikes for me. Bye, love you. Yes, she's amazing. Yeah, that's true. And you know, there's a difference there in how she does a live compared to how she does a tutorial. Yeah, Dana, and I was saying, I don't know if you heard me say, but you know, I think the season changes too. Like sometimes, you know, you start off wanting something, and then the further along you get in your own crochet journey, the things change and you like something else. Like for instance, I used to love all of the yarn hauls, okay, and I still to this day, I love ice yarn hauls. Um, okay, thank you, Patsy, for coming. Love you. Come back anytime. I used to love those, you know, the from the Michaels and the Joannes, but I figure, okay, I don't have a really good Joannes in my area, so watching yarn hauls and all that kind of stuff, it doesn't do me any good because I can't enjoy it. But I like to know if Michaels is having a sale, and I already know when Hobby Lobby has a sale. But I like when people make something and they show what they make, right, with that yarn and how it works up and all that kind of stuff. I like that. And I also like the ice yarn hauls because it gives me ideas of what other kind of yarns are even out there, right? Okay, that's good to know, Pat. Do you like um, certain people's yarn hauls better than others? Mayor, I'm right there with you. And that's why when I do my yarn reviews, I'm very specific. I say what I like and what I don't like about it. Mama's calling me a hoarder, a yarn hoarder. Is there such a thing?
Yes.
No. There's no such thing as hoarding if it's yarn. Right?
You know that's what I mean.
Right, Julie, that's true. I mean, you can't have all of it, so you might as well, enjoy somebody else's. Dana says, boo.
I love you too, Dana.
Dana, Mama says she loves you too. Oh, I'm going to have to watch that, Erica. Good job. Good job, Donna. I love you, Mom, Dana says.
Bye, Dana.
Okay. Ice yarns, Kathy, is something that you have, that they have in Turkey. It's an online store from Turkey. And there's two big companies that sell out of Turkey. One is called Hobium, and the other one is called Ice Yarns. And it's amazing. I mean, some people don't even like going to their website because it's overwhelming, and it is overwhelming if you don't know what you're looking for. Hobby is out of Denmark. Eyeballs, people. Thank you. Mayor, that's a great point. But I want to point out something. I think that when you're talking about yarn, it's objective. Okay, not objective. It's subjective. Subjective. Um, Objective means that you can step away from it and give it's like giving an honest, and it means it's a generalized thing. But if it's subjective, it means each person has their own opinion about something. Like you can look at one thing and they can have a different opinion about that one thing. Yeah. Um, okay. Crafts enthusiast. Okay, I know I wrote your name down. I want to call you by name. No, I didn't have your name. Crafts enthusiast. Here's the thing about ice yarns. People are right. It is steep, but when you take into consideration the cost per skein, it's not steep. Okay? Yeah, exactly, Julie. Huh? Yeah. I'm going to give you an example. If you go to my I did an ice yarn. I did a yarn review on my ice yarn rainbow. Okay, everybody that has to go, thank you so much for popping in. Let me just answer this question, and I can get off too if nobody else is able to stay. So I have a review of an ice yarn rainbow. I do a side-by-side comparison with rainbow yarn and what's the other yarn that I'm thinking of? Okay, honey, you can stay because I know I'm trying to answer your question. The cost of the yarn exactly more than makes up for it because you can get a skein of yarn on ice yarns and they come in packages. So it doesn't sound right, but if you take, say, for instance, a skein of yarn that's 87 cents and you have 6 packages and 3 of them are like 87 cents and the other 3 packages are like $1.50 and you divide it by the cost of the shipping, it's still cheaper. It's still less than like $2 a skein. So it depends on what kind of yarn you get. Not landscape, Julie. It's the unforgettable. That's the one. Ambient and landscape are the same, I'm pretty sure. But rainbow and rainbow is the same as unforgettable. I had them side by side in my review of the rainbow yarn. So yeah, and since Erica from Froggy Day, she does a lot of ice yarns. So if you go to her channel, you'll see. Yes, yes, you're right, Mayor. And Krista from the Secret Yarnery, if you know her, she does. That's all she does. It's all she orders is ice yarns because she doesn't have any yarn stores like we do over here. And she has been finding the exact. Well, I obviously it can't be the exact, but the closest match for with American yarn or North American yarn compared to ice yarns, and should do a side by side comparison of the cost, the yardage, everything, and you will see. Well, hey, Buffy, um, you you get a sense of. I mean, because she even factors in the shipping, and so it's amazing. So if you want to go look on Krista, the Secret Yarnery, and she even has, I believe she has a playlist of it. If not, you can go to her videos and it'll say Monday Matchup, and go to that, and she'll have a really good side by side. Free shipping. There you go. Dana, that's amazing. See, I have not used Paintbox before. And crafts enthusiast, if you get a chance, tell me what your first name is. Ice yarn man. Julie, I don't think so. And the reason I say that is because all of Ice Yarns is manufactured in Turkey. Now, some of the yarns in the States and in North America are made in Turkey, so I wouldn't say that they're not the same. Well, hi, Crystal, but it could be that it's just the same way it's woven, and maybe it's the same machinery and everything that it puts it together. Dana, have you ever done a review of Paintbox yarn? Okay, right now, Crystal, boy, you've got us on a good one. We were talking about, somebody was asking, they were needing help with patterns and yarns, and we were just talking about different places to get yarns, and somebody mentioned that the cost of ice yarn shipping was so steep that and we were kind of going back and forth and explaining that um, it the the cost of the yarn itself more than made up for the fact that shipping is so inexpensive or expensive rather. Okay, well, I'm going to take another bite.
So food keeps up on
Right. That's right, Buffy. And she specifically does say that this one has wool in it. So yeah, and she did that with her ambient um, yarn. The ambient was supposedly like landscapes, and she specifically said that ambient has wool in it. So if you don't want wool or you can't have wool, you have to. Yes, you should, Dana. You should absolutely do that because I have not heard of it very often. So, and where do you get it? Where do you have to order it online through a certain company, through them? Um, what are do they have different? I mean, is it a company or is it just a kind of yarn? Well, Crystal, here's the thing about I used to be one of those people too, but um, I've stopped being that way when it comes to ice yarn because I have I trust the people that I watch yarn reviews of. Okay, does that make sense? So um, when, like for instance, if Krista from the Secret Yarnery, or say if Erica from Froggy Day says something about a certain ice yarn and they love it and they're using it and it feels like this, and then I end up buying it and it does in fact feel that way, I feel like I can trust them for the future. Pat, one of my friends, Pat, she says, Petra's mom, don't be mad at me, but Michael's has a sale this week on Karen latte cakes for $7.99.
That's okay.
I have to tell you, Pat, I used a latte cake to make one of those cowl bandana type things that Bag a Day did. And um, yeah, I haven't tried anything other than Michael's and the main ones. Love crafts. Okay. Dana, do they have a lot of, we're yarn collectors, not hoarders? There's a big difference. Do they have a variety? Okay, so when you go to your yarn stash, this is a question, this is a general question. When you go to your yarn stash and you take a big, good, a stash curator. I love it. Okay, crafts enthusiast, what is your first name? Did you already tell me that? I'm sorry. If you did, I did not see it. Enid, yes. Thank you. but whatever, right? Yeah. Okay. Um, Grandma DeVore, that yarn, you said you're not by any yarn store. That yarn, if you order it from where should she order it from, people? If she wanted to order it, Latte Cakes is, in mine and most everybody's opinion, one of the softest, best yarns out there. I'm telling you, you can't, until you have it in your hands, you will not believe it. Fiber collector and stitch enthusiast. I love it. Yes, Dee, you are right on track. Are you hiding it, Crystal? Well, it kind of does. It kind of does. However, um, I don't know if you have ever seen um, On the Hook Crochet. On the Hook Crochet. Well, hey there, sweetie. Oh, you're okay. I'm getting ready to wrap up here. I think Happy Mama's getting kind of hungry, and so um,
Thank you.
on
It's
the
not
hook,
cooking.
on the hook crochet, she made herself a um, a scarf. Okay, she made herself a scarf with latte cake. Now, she's very finicky about her yarn. Did you all see this one about her using that yarn? So she made latte cake into this beautiful scarf, and she had to come back on, and she says, you know what, I have to tell you this, it doesn't fuzz off. Do you know what I'm saying? It doesn't leave lint. You can wear it with black, you can wear it with navy. Yes, on the hook crochet, she she doesn't like to use much else but premier yarn. She loves premier yarn, and she doesn't want to wear anything that will put lint on her clothing. And so using that latte cake does not leave anything. Yes, she is, Pat. She is amazing. She is talented and yet so thorough, isn't she? I love the way she explains her patterns. Yeah, latte, right, Sandy? Yes, yes, yes. She's down to earth. Yes. I like the way she holds her hook, like she's serious. I have, I bought, no, I didn't buy them. It was right before she started selling them, Dawn. And she had them. All we had to do was email her, and she would email it to us, a PDF. So I have two of them, and they are so easy to follow. So if you have a chance, I don't think they're real expensive, but if you have a chance to get onto her website, I think she has an Etsy store. I think that's where she sells them. Oh, really, Sandy? What is it? Just a different color? I mean, what is it? Is it how different is it from the just the plain I love this yarn? because I love, I have not tried Huga yarn. I have not. They have it. Um, I'm hesitant to try it. Now that I tried that latte cake, I don't know if I want to go to Huga. Yeah, I think we all have that problem. Oh, I understand, Mayor. I understand. Hey, Mayor, I tell you what you could do. I think, I love this yarn. It's one of my favorite. I prefer it. I it in order of a 100% acrylic. I love this yarn. Then Mainstays and then Red Heart. Enid, for shame. Oh, oh, what I was going to say, Mayor, um, you can if you know that your Walmart the has that specific yarn that you like, have them get it ready, and you can just do a store pickup. Really, Dana? I well, it might not be. It might be on the same level, but I love Mainstays. Has anybody else tried Mainstays, the Walmart Mainstays? Oh, I got a question. Has anybody gotten um, the October knit crate and actually made something with it? I want to know. Um, I want to know if anybody's made anything with their knit crate yarn for the month of October. Hi, Wilma, boy, why are you up so late? You should be in bed, honey.
This mama.
Crystal, you got a job there? Oh, if I had I would love to have a job. Well, I probably want to have a job at Hobby Lobby, only because I don't want to work on Sundays. So nobody's gotten the Sandy. Did you get a knit crate this month? Ooh, Julie, good question. That is a really good question. I think I've tried it, and I think it holds, but I don't know if it holds through the wash. Okay, if anybody didn't see Julie's question, does Karen Simply Soft hold a magic knot? Oh, Adele, well, that makes sense. I understand. Shannon, did you use anything? I mean, did you make anything with it? Yeah, that is a very good question. What have I made? Oh, you know what? I have made something with it, and is it? No, I didn't use. No, I didn't use Simply Soft on it. I used something else. No, I think she means a magic knot. Um, the making the knot, like it's been shown that is supposed to, you should be able to do like that and hold it tight, and it will never come undone. Because I know you can't do, I don't think you can do a Russian joint with Simply Soft. Something that I mentioned before, and that, yeah, I probably would do that too. I would probably do a magic knot, but not cut it. Okay, I would do a magic knot, don't cut it, and just weave in the ends. That's what I would do. Yes, yes, Sandy. I mean, I think it would hold. I believe it would hold, but I don't know if you washed it, how it would come out. Um, when you, I don't, because of the way that Karen Simply Soft is spun, I don't think, I don't think you can use the Russian joint. I'm not sure. I saw that. I'm not a real scrubby yarn person. I have not made anything with scrubby yarn. I know, Adele, and me too. And you know who's the biggest person that, I mean, not the biggest person, one that does that all the time, and that's Jada. Jada does that all the time. No, and she is the one. She's always saying, she's always saying, you have to leave enough to weave in the ends. And how are you supposed to weave in the ends when you only leave about an inch? Now I've not seen any of Lovingly Nice. Oh, Diana, you got more patience than I do, girl. I was watching somebody today, can't remember who it was, that did oh, I know who it was. It was Anya from oh, what's her channel? Ophelia Speaks. Get this. She did a blanket, and she says, and I love it because I didn't weave in a single end. And it was all about the border that she put on it. She didn't weave in a single end. I thought, smart. Work smarter, not harder. Hey, Kim. I'm about ready to pop off, but I'm glad you were able to join for just a little bit. I know Lori from Lori's Crochet Corner is going to be on live here. I think she said 7. I think she said 7, and I don't know if that was 7 her time. I don't know what time zone she's in. Yes, I did see that one. Wasn't that fun? Today she did a live, and it was a pajama party. Oh, it was so fun. I've never even tried that, Julie. Never tried that. You're going to have to explain that on your channel. Okay. All right, everybody. I really appreciate y'all stopping in today to catch up with me. I hope you enjoyed your time, and thank you all so much for supporting me. I wouldn't have this much fun without you guys. Obviously, I'd just be sitting here talking to myself. But I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your evening. Okay. Thank you, Wilma. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful, yarny rest of your day. Bye.